Namaste everyone and welcome to Cosmic Ocean Tarot. This is today's general reading for the collective. The moon is in Pisces. Well, it was in Aquarius and the moon enters Pisces a little before 7 o'clock tonight. Sucker for moon in Pisces. Probably because I am a moon in Pisces, but anyways, moon in Pisces is just a very, oneness, Pisces, the fish, we swim in opposite directions here. It's still connected, yin and yang, the connectedness between all that is different, yet the same, right? Just like the collective consciousness, just like what we all experience here. On this earth, we experience everything differently, yet it is still the same. Okay? So the moon's in Aquarius for majority of the weekend after the new moon, and the moon enters Pisces this evening. Followed by, we have Venus in Pisces clashing with Mars in Sagittarius. And as always, please heed your own personal intuition. Take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone, okay? So the Venus in Pisces clashes with Mars. Now this is very sexually aggressive energy. All right, we're talking about Venus here. This is yeah, 6 of coins coming out here with the Hermit. Like, if you're not ready, if you're not willing to share properly today, then you probably should just stay to yourself, right? Because this transit this evening also brings out tempers and angers, especially when it comes to things like rejection or setbacks, whether it be like when Venus, we're talking about, love and relationships and dealing with other people, but also dealing with finances, right? And when I was meditating, it's like, how do you, I was hearing, the friend wants to know, how do you deal with rejection? How do you deal with setbacks or sudden pauses for the moment? And do you, are you quick to act out? Are you quick to be impulsive? Venus clashing Mars does have a tendency for there to be some type of impulsiveness, right? Really getting extravagant with pleasures and luxuries, and definitely wanting to act out on any type of sexual frustration if there's any there, especially if you're dealing with someone else. So definitely watch it. It's not really a good time to try to talk about things. More so sort it out in a physical manner, whatever that may be for you. A physical activity, whatever physical activity of your choice that's easy. Anyway, so we have the 7 of Cups coming out here with the Page of Cups in reverse. And Spirit is saying to look at things from a realistic point of view and put your emotions aside for a second, because you are feeling so much. But you need to also look at it realistically before you go and evaluate how you're feeling emotionally, because you don't want to do so from a purely emotional standpoint, because it does not allow you to get anywhere. 5 of Spears in reverse. We have the 6 of Swords coming out here. It doesn't allow you to get anywhere because you don't want to cause more confrontation than what there is. The whole point is to always move forward through whatever conflict you may be having with yourself or with someone else, or if there's a situation of people or person, place, or thing. The goal is to always move forward, right? So like I said, if you're not yet temperance, to move forward and really truly understand what it is that's happening and not be so impulsive about it. So definitely take time for yourself. If you don't feel like you are going to cooperatively work with others today, because with this clash, it's very likely that you may feel like you don't want to work cooperatively with others today, and you just want to go at it and tell them how you feel straight on. Like, Mars is in Sagittarius, right? So we got Mars in a fire sign, and Mars in Sagittarius is so ready to tell you how it is, super blunt and ready to take action. But definitely watch that tendency to be impulsive. Yeah, Seven of Swords coming here in reverse. Think twice before you move, right? Like I said, first with the Six of Coins and the Hermit, are you ready? Are you sharing nicely? Are you being nice? Are you actually contributing something of value? If not, keep it to yourself for now until you figure out how to turn what it is that you have to say, what it is that you need to do into something of value, not only just for you, but for everyone else involved as well. Okay? Because as you work on yourself, the energy that you give out, it affects those around you, and always at the end of the day, it's still going to come back to you, right? Yeah, the Eight of Swords coming out in between the Nine of Spears and the Knight of Spears in reverse, right? So you have the Eight of Swords contemplating, figuring it out. It's a little dark. Sorry. It's okay. The Eight of Swords here contemplating, kind of figuring it out in between the Knight of Spears in reverse, saying slow down, hold up, don't take action just yet. Because then we have the Nine of Spears on the other side of this Eight of Swords of deciding. Don't take action just yet. Sit and decide, right? Because this Nine of Spears is saying, you're not ready for that battle. You're not ready for that battle. And this isn't, I'm hearing this isn't really the end. This is why you need to make it, you sit a little bit. If you are considering taking some type of action, if you are feeling that impulsiveness, they're going to hear what I have to say. Well, how is it that you're trying to deliver? Spirit saying, how are you trying to deliver this? Because you need to make sure it's delivered in a thoughtful manner. Because no one's here for your bullshit. So if you are having, for some of you, if there's some type of relationship where there is friction, I really feel like this is not the day to try to deal with that, because it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be very draining, okay? It's going to be extremely draining. If you have nothing to give, stay to yourself. It's like they say, if you have something nice to say, just don't say anything at all. That's the kind of energy we're in. And with the moon in Pisces, so it is a really good time to sit with yourself and get more connected with your higher self, right? We're talking about Pisces here, immutable water sign. Super feely. It's a very dreamy sign for the moon to be in. It's a very good time for connecting spiritually, all right? Awakening. A new way of being, right? It's like I said, like really figure out how you're going to deliver what you're going to deliver. Don't be stuck in your old ways. Just because you are presented with something that you've been presented with before does not mean you have to react the same, right? Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Your your higher self, your intuition, when you get that little, like that, have like that sense, trust it. But Spirit says trust it, but first figure out what it is saying. Don't go out on a whim, because that's not trusting, that's just guessing. Alright, we're gonna do, I reached for this deck first, so we're gonna pull one more oracle deck from this card from this deck. Pisces. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still. Enjoy your solitude. Indulging in much needed self-care. Yeah, you need, some of you really needed to hear that, I'm hearing. Really, is to take care of yourself. Because that way you can operate from you can be more centered and operate from a more peaceful place. From a more tranquil place. From a more cooperative, loving place. Alright, that won't make others, I'm here to make others afraid to approach you afterwards. Whatever that means for some of you, okay? Thank you for connecting. Love and light to you all. Namaste.